everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk. And let's do talk. There is a lot to do about Nick Cannon and him getting fired from his job position at wherever, company, Viacom, whatever. But because of a statement or statements he made that were anti-Semitic, whatever. What I want to say is, let's look at this word, Semitic. My claim is that he cannot be anti-Semitic because he is the Semitic. I think, we have to be careful with institutionalized racism, false information, and mind control or brainwashing. Because when you have been conditioned to believe certain things and accept certain things that are false ideologies, concepts, things that you're taught in school, things that society forces on you, and then you accept to be true, this is how we fall into the trap of having chained minds. And we need to take the chains off our minds. That's so important for us to unite. We are of the oldest people and of the first on earth to procreate and give birth to the many peoples that you see on earth. Okay? We are the descendants of those travelers. Okay? So many things are easy to look up, but let's look at the word Semite. Semites were the people who were from, I believe, Mesopotamia. I will tell you one thing. If you do your research, it will help a lot. Semites going to take you back to biblical times if you believe in the Bible. So if we even go that far back, we will precede Caucasians and their existence, their origins. We will precede the so-called Jews who are not the Jews, the original Jews. So we have to be careful what we accept. The people who are calling themselves Jews are not Jews, they're Caucasians or Europeans. Please look this stuff up and understand that Nick Cannon's responses and comments are accurate. I am not concerned about the fact that, he could have said it differently. The truth is the truth. And what's beginning to happen is you have European and Caucasians rewriting history and the facts of history, taking the statues and the drawings and bleaching them, chopping off the lips, chopping off the nose, messing up the eyes, trying to make them more in their image. When if you research, especially if you check in other countries, you will see that they depict the truth more accurately. They depict ancient times more accurately. There is no way, and this is my opinion, I have a right to my opinion. You tell me what you think in your comments, that Nick Cannon can be anti-Semite. Because he come from and is a descendant, and we are as well, of Semites. Ethnic people, cultural people, people of the cuneiform, the language and writing that people call hieroglyphs. That's us. It cannot be I repeat, cannot be any Caucasian or European. It is a fact that the people walking around claiming to be Jews are Caucasian or Europeans. They are not Semites. So for Nick Cannon to make statements accurately that are upholding the truth, that statements that are upholding the truth, because there's so many falsities that people have been conditioned to believe. People have been miseducated to accept institutional racism, philanthropical racism. And these are the chains that we must break in order to understand when someone is really trying to help us, when someone is trying to guide us. We have to learn to open up our mind and not attack the messenger. And consider the fact that this man, this human being, has done so much for that racist company. And I'm calling it what it is. Has helped to build their economic base. And because they're so racist, and because they do not want the truth to be disseminated, by now, most people should know. If you don't know, you look at other channels. Look at, Amos? Look at Brother Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar Johnson. I believe his name is Amos, and his wife as well. There are other channels out here that provide information. What's his name? There are others. Believe me when I say, look at the History Channel. Don't look at some of those Caucasian channels, because what they do is they disseminate misinformation. They destroy the nose, the lips, the eyes of the ancient people to try to frame them in their own image. They bleach out the papyrus and the statues. And if you see them and you notice that many of our statues that depict our ancestors, because please remember that the Caucasian only came out the cave, maybe if we follow time, maybe 6,000 years. Not knowing how to write, not knowing how to really talk and communicate, savages. So what did he say that was incorrect? We people, melanated people, built civilization. We were the people who built civilization. We built Kemet. We built so-called Egypt. We civilized Kush. It is us. Mesopotamia. We are the ones that are Semites, the cultural, ethnic people who created writings. Not Arabs, okay? Not Greeks, Romans, not Europeans. And this misinformation needs to stop being accepted as truth. It is false information. Start researching this stuff, okay? And this is why you have people performing philanthropical racism and attacking every area that is of culture and that's ethnic, so that they can perform eugenics and genocide and wipe us out. Stop going for the okie doke. Stop being misinformed and allowing yourself to be bamboozled. I challenge you to research. Go to those of your own kind who will provide you with accurate information. This stuff here is a willful act where whenever the truth is announced, and it's not how he did, it's just the fact that he did it. They do not want the truth to be disseminated. It is important and incumbent upon truth seekers and finders to disseminate the truth, to make it known that on our ancestral shrines and everything of our ancestors are being not only disrespected, they're being destroyed. They're being destroyed. They are vandalizing the artifacts, chopping off their lips, cutting up their nose, misshaping their eyes, bleaching out the color. But our ancestors were so powerful, some of those things cannot even be destroyed as far as the way they're framed. You know your own people when you see your people. You do. What Caucasian existed back then? Not a one, not a two, not a three. They know that. So they get their archaeologists, so-called scientists, whatever, to go there, dig that stuff up, anthropologists, and then they take them to these museums where they damage them and try to make them in their image. I beseech you, beg of you, request of you, command you to start doing research. And as you see these things are damaged, and that I'm speaking sincerely, truth from my heart to yours, that you will start opening up your minds to what is being done and the false information, ideologies, concepts that's being given you through the educational system. It's called institutionalized racism. Dr. Umar Johnson speaks of that. When you get a chance, go to his channel. You will learn these things. Shaka Amos and his wife, they present excellent information. There's another brother. What's his name? What's that brother's name from Nigeria? Oh my goodness. He gives good information too. Okay. But there are many YouTubers, if you want information, that you can get information from. There's Young Pharaoh, he gives it good information too. But he's very good. When I remember his name, I will let you know. Okay? It's right right there somewhere. But it's very critical that you remember. Anyway, please do your research. Support those of like mind and those who are truth seekers trying to give truth to help build and maintain not only the tribe and the village, the nation, the group, okay? Those who are human and those who have morals. Thank you.